Good morning. My name is Todd Delmay, and I am the proud parent of Blake Delmay. He's a fifth grader in a Florida public school, and I couldn't be prouder of him. I'd do anything for him. This bill is laid out as a Don't Say Gay bill. It's laid out as a parental rights bill. But I know more about fighting for parental rights and being denied my parental rights more than anyone in this Capitol. You see, 12 years ago, when our son was born, it was still illegal to adopt in the state of Florida. Because back in the 1970s, this legislature was told lies and misinformation, and they outlawed and banned gay people from adopting. So when we wanted to adopt our son, my husband, my now husband, had to adopt him as a single parent. I was told to bring some friends and try to blend into the background of the hearing, as if my life didn't matter, as if on the most important day of my son's life, when he should have been becoming a family with both of his parents, I was denied that. 8 years ago, we wanted to fight for the right to be a family. So we joined 5 other same-sex couples to sue for the right to marry in Florida. And we won. Our family is equal to every other family. And 7 years ago, when the judge lifted her stay, we and another couple from the lawsuit were the first to ever marry in Florida. My parental rights are tied up in adoption and in the rights of becoming a family. It is so important that we allow every child and every family to be treated equally. When Blake was in kindergarten, the year we won marriage equality, he, like a lot of other kindergartners, was invited to bring a picture of his family to school. All of the students brought their pictures, and they were able to talk freely and openly about themselves and about their family. You see, when we're safe at home and then we leave and we go out into the world, we go to school, we need to find safe spaces. And our son was able to find a safe space. I was horrified during the Senate hearing to hear that if this bill had been in force and one of my son's classmates had said, "Why does Blake have 2 dads?" the teacher would have been forced to say, "Go home and talk to your parents about that." That isn't right. It would have shamed my son, and it would have made all of the other students think, what's wrong with Blake's family that we can't even discuss it at school? One of the things these sponsors have talked about a lot is that, we never talked about gender identity or sexual orientation when we were in school, and they're right. It didn't happen for me. But I'm here to say is that gay kid that I know they all grew up with, is that living in that silence was very hard. We felt alone, we felt afraid, and wondered if we were the only ones in the world that felt this way. So I implore you, please stop this bill. We can stop another generation from growing up like we did. This bill would enforce and penalize to make sure that every kid lives in silence, and it can't happen. We can stop this legislation, we can stop it now, and we can do right by our kids and our future, and we can allow teachers to teach and kids to be themselves. Thank you.
Thank you, Todd.